Am I correct?
When did this become Gout headquarters?
Right from the start.
How has that become our lives? How has that become this show?
People love talking about real life things. We found that out yesterday with the topic was I've never in 49 years, Arash, I'm just going to say what we did yesterday. I'm not going to get into it. In my 49 years on the earth, I have never gone or been with anyone that has gone to McDonald's in order to fillet a fish. I couldn't figure out how they stay on the menu. But we had darn near 1,000 messages on it. Maybe more.
Amazing. People are into it. Yeah.
It's a bye week in July, and you know me.
And this is what we cover.
I love talking about real life stuff, pop culture, movies, people, ailments, beards.
Ailments. Yes.
But you got a good head of hair too.
Yeah.
Well, we're holding on for dear life over here. We're clinging to the edge of the mountain.
I think if it was going to go, it would have gone by now. I think you kind of know what you're going to be. What's your dad like? What's your dad's?
I was about to say hereditary doesn't look good. If I can see down the down the road, it's
now they say it
not going
comes
to be
from
much
your
left.
mother's father. Your hair comes from your mother's father.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's the story.
All right.
Guido, my Guido had good hair.
My grandfather was bald as a cue ball.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your dad's name, Arash, or was?
Ali.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Ali picked Spain over France, which nobody did. Ooh. And he picked England over Argentina. And I called him yesterday for his 77th birthday. And he didn't want to talk about his birthday. He wanted to talk about what cowards the English were with the way they handled things at 1-0. And I'm like, well, Pops, you haven't changed as long as I've ever known you. So.
Is there ever a chance that we could get Ali on with you?
Yeah.
Do you ever do your hit from your childhood home?
You know what? We will work on making that happen one day.
That would be a special show.
He would not know anything about the CFL other than Swervin' Mervin Fernandez, and that might be it.
How's his baseball knowledge? Is he up on the Jays?
He's not a baseball guy. He's an NFL guy. He's definitely a soccer guy. He's an NBA guy.
Can he talk?
And he's like... he can talk. He's got a lot of opinions.
Okay.
Again, that's hereditary. Yeah,
that's all we need. I'll get him going down movies and music and arthritis and gout and everything in between. We'll easily kill a half hour.
Yeah,
we'll make that happen. We'll make that happen.
Was he born in Canada?
He was born in Iran. Came over for grad school and stayed.
I'll kill an hour with him. I'd love to sit down with him. That'd be amazing. Before we get into this, I just remembered this too. Did you ever find out what all that screaming was on Tuesday in the hotel lobby?
I did. So there was it was a corporate thing going on, 2 different teams, and they were doing cheers. Oh. I'm like, really, guys? It was dead quiet up until 6 p.m. Eastern time, and then at 6:05, all hell broke loose. But I promise it was not a mass homicide. You would have heard about it by now. If that was
I was listening to you on the radio. It sounded like you were at a high school cheerleading competition in the background. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, let's not let rumors get started, Sharky. Let's not go down that road. We don't need that. No.
We've all been around some real bad team building things that people do. It's like, oh my Lord.
I saw a meme actually this morning. It was sent to me. And it was a can of tuna that was opened. And the caption said, I'd rather drink the water from this can of tuna than talk about myself in a team building event.
I don't mind tuna water. Yeah, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
See?
Put on the rocks.
Ali,
a little squeeze of lemon.
Yeah,
he'd probably talk some tuna water with us.
Pepper.
Okay, let's get into this. I've teased this today. Justin Rankin, his season is amazing. There's no doubt about it. But, big but, you have someone right there with MOP in the MOP conversation that maybe isn't receiving a lot of accolades?
Guys, we are what's unfolded through 5 weeks, and it's important to point out it's 5 weeks. There's 13 games to go. We are actually witnessing the greatest single season receiving performance in CFL history, and nobody even knows about it. Nobody's talking about it. So Curtis, the artiste that he is, and we can't wait to have Colson back. We're going to miss Curtis because he's the maestro here. Tyson Philpot of the Montreal Alouettes is on pace for more than 160 catches and more than 2,600 yards. This dude is catching 9 balls a game and is out of his mind. Now, what does that mean historically? Again, we're talking 2,600 yards and 162 receptions. Curtis, why don't we run this thing in terms of what this means historically? Because in the history of this league, Alan Pitts got over 2,000 yards once, 2,036 yards. Guys, Philpot's on pace for 2,600. The greatest Canadian receiving yard season was Terry Evans, and 60 years ago, he did 1,160. Brad Sinopoli, the great Ottawa Red Black who started his career with the Calgary Stampeders, he got 116 balls back 10 years ago. Mookie Mitchell in the 98, 160 receptions. That's the league all-time receptions leader for a season. This dude's on pace to shatter things that you didn't see ever coming. And so as we look back at where things stand right now, it's not just the yards, it's not just the receptions, it's just how dynamic a player that Tyson Philpot is in Montreal's offense. Like, he can stretch the field. He can make the ridiculous catch look routine. He is all of it. And I'm not taking anything away from Justin Rankin, boys, okay?
No.
But there's 13 weeks to go. Tyson Philpot, far and away, is my MOP right now.
I'm
on July the 16th. Miles to go before we sleep.
I'm going to throw this out there.
Yeah.
Just me. Can you go back to the first slide, Curtis? I think this, I always land on this when there's like historical things, even if it's other teams. I would love to see it. Just to say, you know what? Yeah, that was when we were doing the sports cage. We were having fun. And that Tyson Philpot. And then I'll always go, and Arash kind of was calling it in week 5. I would love to see it happen.
Like, this dude turns 26 years of age later this month. Here's a Canadian from suburban Vancouver who is the most explosive player in the league, who's got the best hands in the league, and on their team, just so important. And I don't know, I don't want this to sound hokey, guys, but he went to a U Sports school. He won a Vanier Cup at the University of Calgary. He was the most valuable Canadian in a Grey Cup, catching the game-winning pass in the final drive when Cody Fajardo found him in the back of the end zone. Like all these things are just such an incredible story for a dude who, as of today, is still only 25 years of age.
What's crazy is if you're defending against Montreal, they've only got 2 receivers with any yards, him and Sneed. It's not like you got to cover 6 guys, right?
And Sharky, this is what's going to make Montreal dangerous, is Cole Speaker's coming back, and he's coming back soon. And now all of a sudden, it's a big if they keep the quarterback healthy, now all of a sudden defenses are going to be on alert.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden the Alouettes can pick their poison. And look, we saw what Jason Moss loves throwing the football.
He does.
Former quarterback, finds ways to get his receivers open. Da-da. I mean, there's so much here, and it'll be cool to watch. It'll be cool to watch as this season unfolds. the kind of history that Philpot might be able to create.
Both him and Rankin, the kind of history they might be able to create.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
We all know where this can go sideways, though, for Montreal.
Yes.
Look at your bad attitude. Why are you
It's a realistic attitude,
why are you
lady?
having a bad attitude?
Sharky.
Right away, he's got to go to the negatives all the time. Arash.
You two are great. Remember the movie Grumpy and Grumpier Old Men? Here we are.
No, we're nothing like that.
Why don't you pull your lip over your head and swallow?
Very good.
Yeah, like
they need a quarterback to be healthy. And look, Davis Alexander remains like you hold your breath every time he leaves the pocket. This is just last week.
He's grabbing that hamstring already.
It's tough. That's tough.
Right? Rolling to his right, grabbing the left hamstring. They said it was precautionary. They say he's fine. But doesn't it just feel that at any time that thing can go, especially after last season? So it's...
Mm-hmm.
And we were laughing about McLeod Bethel Thompson before the segment. He's in Ottawa now. You don't even have real insurance right now that you can count on.
Well,
that's what I was just looking at. Who is Anthony Brown Jr.?
Midnight Move Terry. Isn't he there?
Dustin. No, Anthony and Dustin.
Where did Terry Wilson go?
Home.
I thought he signed with somebody.
Maybe he did.
Can we jump to Winnipeg?
Yeah.
And what's that? Yeah, Terry went to Montreal. Terry Wilson.
Oh, he did?
He showed up at the bus station in Montreal. Drew Brown.
The Greyhound.
What a game against Toronto. Whoa, I lost. I would have lost a bet if I would have played that one. Same Drew Brown that struggled in Ottawa. Can Winnipeg win if Zach Collaros or Collaros remains banged up with that neck injury?
So, the name of the game is winning games. The name of the game is win that week. Drew Brown won last week, and Drew Brown's going to have no problem on Sunday winning this week against Ottawa. To me, as a long-term option, Drew Brown is not it. Drew Brown can't be the guy who is... And look, Ottawa's horrible. We've been saying that for 2 years. So.
Sharky's still buying stock.
There's hope. There's hope, baby. There's hope.
Washington Generals jersey
still, he's hanging on to his Nortel stock.
Yeah. And my Atlanta Thrashers jersey. Yeah.
Drew Brown's going to be able to get you through a couple of weeks, but he's not going to be able to get you through the entire season and the playoffs. They need Zach. They need Zach to be healthy. Drew Brown's not it. But for a couple of weeks, you get Toronto at the tail end of the longest road trip in pro sports history. You get Ottawa, who's hopeless, and suddenly these two win. Like, they all count the same.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter how. Drew Brown's getting it done, but he's not it. He is not IT.
What's the weakness? What do you see in Drew Brown that he can't get it done? What's the problem?
Arm strength, durability, leadership, ability to play through stuff isn't at an elite level.
Wow, that sort of sums it all up. He's just bad.
You basically described me.
Yeah.
Right.
Could be any one of the three of us, yeah.
And that's why they call some players franchise quarterbacks. Franchise quarterbacks have the majority of them. Backup quarterbacks have, it's almost like your gas tank. They're around halfway. They can get you to where you need to go sometimes, but they're not going to get you through the road as long as it needs to go.
Okay. I asked this question in the first 10 minutes of the show. I'm going to ask you. What CFL team is best positioned if their starting quarterback goes down for the year?
Where's none of the above? And I don't say that in jest. Like if Nathan Rourke goes down, it's over. If Cody goes down in Edmonton, they're toast. On and on. Look at what's happened in Hamilton. We saw in Toronto what happened last season. They tried how many different guys when Chad Kelly couldn't go for them?
Facetiously
I guess,
and hypothetically, I said in hour one, I think Bo Levi Mitchell in a walking boot throws for more than 122 yards last weekend at Mosaic.
You might be onto something. And he'd be so hepped up on painkillers, he wouldn't even know what the hell he's doing. He's just throwing for the He's just going, yeah.
So Curtis and a lot of our listeners, consensus was Edmonton is in the best position. I say it's Winnipeg. You've kind of said that Drew Brown.
It's probably Winnipeg.
When you said Winnipeg, Drew Brown is the last kid picked in the flag football game at recess.
Right. So Winnipeg has. Here's the thing. If Zach can't go, if this ends up being a long-term injury, which I don't think it will be, but if they need to go with their backups, I would have packages for Taylor Elgersma.
Yep.
I really would.
Yeah, he's got to be ready.
I know what game I'm intrigued of this week. What are you intrigued of this week with the CFL? Riders on a bye week. We're trying to kill time here, 3 hours a day. Seems to be working. What game intrigues you? What intrigues you this weekend?
Well, if the Edmonton Elks win and can win at home and improve to 5-1, it means the BC Lions are 1-4. And suddenly there's a lot of catching up to do. I still think BC can play. They obviously won in Kelowna, blah, blah, blah. But, for a mid-July football game, suddenly there's a lot of urgency here for the Lions. And what do they have in store for Mr. Rankin? I think that is one of the real intriguing kind of storylines of the week.
It's interesting that we put BC where they are right now when at the start of the season we had them as the top team in the league.
Who?
Well, the genius over here at BC versus Hamilton, and now Bo's in a walking boot, and the Lions could be 1-4. So
yeah,
you know who to come to for all your predictions.
It happens. Oh, and you're gonna have some guys calling you out on that for sure. One guy in Calgary specifically. He just can't help himself. BC Edmonton, boys, tomorrow night, though.
That's a good game.
It's
a good game.
I don't get jacked up for Friday night football when it's two teams that aren't including the Riders, but
it's a big one.
I'm going to be eyeballs to the screen. Sprinkletown, yes. Did you?
By the way, I hate to make this an annual tradition. It's the MLB All-Star break. Why don't we have a game on tonight? Why isn't there a football game on tonight?
Yeah, you know what? You bring it up every year, and you're darn right. You're darn right every time. Yeah.
It's a Thursday night. Wouldn't you love to watch some football tonight?
Yep. Be the only thing on.
Well,
Had some women's soccer earlier.
Can I, just a couple guys talking here. I think I had my most successful CFL visit to Sprinkletown that I can remember last Sunday.
Oh, I'm listening. I'm all ears.
I know you're going to like this. It's on sportscage.com too. The all bets are off segment. Watching it at the Craven Motor Inn, great little tavern in Saskatchewan here, getting out of the heat.
Original carpet.
I couldn't do the points. So lazy, scapegoat, I went money line. Riders, ching. I went under
ching
53.5 or whatever it was. Ching. I went and I ran to the credit union for this one and took out everything I could on my daily limit, which is still set at what was it, $17 years old.
Yeah, $50.
And went Jake Dolagala under 260 yards. Ching. Then I went KSB anytime touchdown. Before I get to the big one, I'll go to my one loss. You got a wah.
Yeah.
I've been playing this every week just on a little half unit, quarter unit. Del Duncan Busby, anytime touchdown. Didn't hit. That's okay. There we go. But then the one that did hit Arash.
There it is. Yep.
Riders, anytime defensive touchdown.
Oh, and what a defensive touchdown it was.
Yeah.
Running around the Craven Motor Inn. That's what I was doing. Running around. The lady was like, what's this guy doing? Over the pool
So
tables,
at what
by the
point-
tilts.
So he picks it off at the 2-yard line. At what point, I guess it was Curly Gittins was the last man back. You're thinking to yourself, oh, somebody block him.
You know what? I'm like, no flag. Because you know when he kind of gets there and then all of a sudden Suits comes on and goes, oh, but we got a flag back there. It's like, shut up, Suitor. Yeah. But most successful, I think, run that I remember.
That's an all-timer, dude.
I knew you'd like that one.
It's a good one.
I knew you'd like that one.
Congrats.
Yeah.
I don't know. What
Okay, I want to ask about Calgary Montreal this week. Is Alexander good enough to go?
It sounds like it. It sounds like it.
There's going to be a lot of tape on that leg.
That's a lot of tape on that leg, and then there's the altitude, and then there's there's a lot. And Calgary's going to be pretty desperate. Yeah.
Calgary defense gives up a lot of points.
That was a hell of a game. That was a hell of a game last week. Came down to having to make a stand. The defense did. So Calgary's going to be in the fight. Calgary's going to be sticking around all season. Like, they're kind of under the radar, but don't count them out.
Oh, Jeffrey. That's just a hug. That's what it was. Arash just gave you a hug emoji right there on the text line. Oh, buddy. We'll be intrigued. We'll watch tomorrow night. So Tuesday night, we get Arash with the Screaming Team Builders, the Subaru convention. And today we get Arash with people cleaning up a luncheon in the background.
Somebody's doing
You're 2 for 2. You're 2 for 2. Yeah.
Tell your dad I said hi.
Yes.
I definitely will. We'll get him on at some point this fall, I promise.
That'll be cool.
He'll tell you how miserable Vikings fandom is, because I was born into it.
Love it. Right on. See you,
brother. Take care.
See you, boys.